Welcome to Cobalt Black Gaming. I'm your host, Cobalt, and today I am bringing you Godbreakers. This game just hit Steam Next Fest with an updated demo. It's a hack and slash roguelike where you can absorb enemy powers mid-fight and turn them against their masters. Up to 4-player co-op, multiple biomes to explore. But fair warning, this is just pure demo. There's no meta progression unlocks yet, so we're just seeing the raw combat and build systems. The full release is on October 23rd, so let's get in here, look at the core gameplay loop, and see if it's worth your time and worth, taking a look at when it hits 1.0 in a few days, or early access in a few days. I don't know what it's hitting first. I do roguelite and indie content every single day. If that sounds like something that's interesting to you, go on and hit that sub button, and let's get into it. So, I've done a couple of streams of this with my buddies, whether it be on Battle Bros Saturdays or For the Boys Fridays. And each time it's been a really good time. So we're gonna go on the new planet Marik. This is what was added in the demo update. So we come in here,
you humans always were,
and we're gonna see how far we can get.
both your dreams and your nightmares had a tendency to come true.
That's weird. Also, the whole time you have these weird god sisters just talking at you. And they say terrifying shit that when you look at the current climate of the world, you're just like, why are they talking truesomes? Okay, so this is equipment. I don't know why they went with this weird constellation set for the equipment, but that they did. So, Boron Trail. Your dash leaves a trail that deals damage to enemies last 3 seconds. We take those, we're gonna equip it. And that was currency for in-run, I believe. Let's get into it. It's really a shame that there's no meta progression in the demo, and it's mostly just because I love seeing those kind of systems, But at the same time, I fully get it. It is a demo, and that's okay. Ooh, I missed God breaking that guy. I keep missing God breaking these dudes. I just in favor of killing them. All right, there we go. There's a God break. So now, if you see in the bottom right-hand corner, there's a little fist icon. That is his ability that I just absorbed. So basically a God break is this game's unique kind of mechanic. And what it allows you to do is you jump inside of an enemy and you explode them from the inside. We're not gonna make jokes about that. But anyways, after that, you have their abilities. So let's see what it's like. And that was it. I just punched straight through these guys like they try to do to me every time. And let me tell you, God breaks are pretty cool. And sadly, that particular enemies is kind of lame. It's just like a flying punch. But some of them can get really cool. The guy who just shot the laser beam at me, that's his God break. So if I were to absorb one of those dudes, the laser beam is what I would cast. So far, from what I've been seeing, God breaks have been very straightforward. Like if you see an enemy do some sort of special, that's what the God break's going to be for them. Which is fine. I'm glad it's just what it says on the tin. Okay, we did that. Yeah, so we got the laser God break. I'm not going to waste it on this little dude. Did I miss anything? No. Okay, we're going to keep going. Okay, this game is really fun multiplayer. I found myself not necessarily getting super lost in the multiplayer. That's a big problem with multiplayer hack and slashes, at least for me. Okay, let's Kamehameha. Let him do his weird thing. He didn't need to hit me though. Like, I haven't been hitting you that hard. Oh boy. Okay, we got some explodey boys. Jesus, why did he punch me? Just rude. Okay, punched through him. And what I really have to say I enjoy about this game is the fast-paced combat. It feels good. It feels very good. Oh, selector. Okay, what do we got? So these are all gloves, technically. Yeah, so I don't think this started off as like a one-to-one equipment system. I think it was like a constellation kind of thing. But if you notice, you have your shoulders, your chest, your gloves, your waist. Right, that's the waist. I want to be very clear. Waist, and then feet. But I feel like it started off as like a constellation system, because otherwise, why are you doing this? Just show me. Just do the Diablo diagram. Damn. After using an absorbed ability, you and your allies have 20% chance to refill your source light. I believe that is what allows you to Godbreak. I'm not 100% sure, though. Don't quote me on that. There's still some terms I'm unclear on, but in a few days, maybe I'll be more clear. Enemies with a debuff will explode on death, dealing damage to other enemies within 5 meters. Okay, that seems pretty good. Your crit deals additional 15% damage for each dot on the target. So I apply poison, and I apply decay and vulnerable. But, like, vulnerable and decay are each at a 1% chance, and poison, oh, it's at a 2% chance. So we're gonna do the source light thing, and we'll see if I'm right. Source light might also be what allows me to do my whole special, which I have yet to do. I'm sorry about that. I don't use it very much because, frankly, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'm a bit unclear on exactly what it does. I can't see the codex. Whatever. We'll see. Can I see what you do? Here we go. Barrier Pulse. Deal damage in a 5-meter radius around yourself. Hitting enemies will give you and your allies barrier. Each enemy hit will increase the duration of the barrier. Okay, this is why I haven't been seeing much success with it. I've been using it after, or like I get away from enemies and I'm like, I want barrier, and I use it there. It seems like I really need to be in the thick of things and kind of going, oh shit, and then hit that button. So that is going to be my new oh shit button. Please don't. Oh god. This is why one of you lazy motherfuckers gotta die. Now the next one. Uh-oh, I don't want to be there. Okay, okay. I do have to say, I really like this weapon. I like how... And that's the thing I think I have enjoyed about this game. So the first weapon you get is a spear. It's a glaive, if you will. And then this weapon is just a giant tree trunk motherfucker thing. And I really like the uniqueness of it. They didn't go with your classic, hey, you have sword, board, and then maybe we throw in like a staff, and then maybe we have like gauntlets. I mean, I'm sure gauntlets and stuff like that are in the game, but I'm glad the demo at least kind of showcased some more unique weapon picks that you don't see games go with that often. Which I really wish they did, right? Like, especially because of the simple fact that, like, if you go back in history, spears were a much more common weapon than swords. Because swords require a lot of training and time to master. A spear is quite literally stick them with the pointy end and win. I'm gonna be wrong. I guess we're talking about, like, you know, how they wield spears in like single dueling combat and say maybe China or something. That's a lot more skill. But infantryman spear, you just hold the point out front and hope the other guy runs into it.
Of all organics, the machine would be able to operate with
Okay.
precision. That was the idea
I like how the only... We're gonna reroll, because the only equipment they had, okay, cool, was stuff we already had. Killing an enemy with a dash attack, refill stamina. You deal 15% extra damage. Taking damage will remove this effect 30 seconds. Okay, that's more decay and that's more vulnerable. We got 90. I think we're gonna go for the vulnerable and the decay. I think we're going go on in here. We're gonna heal. We did not have time. I wish the heal went quicker.
Restraint protocols are all failing. My surge protectors are all fried.
Oh boy.
Ah, this is wonderful. Get
Oh,
ready,
boy.
Here I come.
Okay. Cool. You're happy to fight. I'm happy to fight. Let's do this, man. You versus me. Let's go. I don't like this cartwheel business. Straight into some sort of body slam? Okay. Can we not? Bruv. All right. No? Okay. We smacked him good. That Godbreak. Ow, I wanted to dash through him. Okay. Ow, I tried to dodge through him and that did not work. Let's get some health on me. Let's get rid of this ad that has been making its existence my problem for far too long. Okay, you're gonna do your spinny spin. Then you clap. Then you punch. Boy. Alright, I can't actually attack him while he's like this. I wanted to. Oh boy. Okay, we don't want any of this that's going on here. Can you not, sir? I'm trying to fight your boss. You are inconsequential to me. Your boss is the scary one here. Okay. Alright, you're gonna land on me? Okay, let's go. Alright, at least my dash should be keeping them burning. Okay. Yeah, I have to say though, the combat in this is very fluid. There's a lot of animation canceling you can do, dodge cancels, and things like that. So it's one of those things where if you like fluid combat, this is for you. And if that's, you know, what you're worried about in your hack and slashes, because I know that's what I'm worried about in my hack and slashes, you don't need to. This game has it. Okay. Alright, shot him. Got him. There we go. We take those. Take those all the way to the bank. Okay, let's see the rewards. The big red thing, I have no clue what it does. I imagine it's meta progression because I can't get access to it yet. Primal Energy Generator. Activate to gain 25% extra crit chance for 4 seconds, but also gain vulnerable. That sounds bad. Killing an enemy will restore 1 stamina. After performing a Godbreak, your movement speed is increased by 25%. I'm just going to go with this. I'm not really enthused by any of those, but that's okay. Then we got to go to this. It's going to take us to the next biome. That was the update, is now the biomes flow into each other. And then there's another one, right? Before it was just the biome we're about to see in a second. We'll see how far I get. I've used all my heals, so guess what? Probably not going to be far.
Slide along their preset paths. This is where we intervene by bending, twisting, tangling, and eventually by cutting.
Yeah, these sisters who keep talking to us sound fucking diabolical, okay? Oh, no. We don't take those here. Please, sir. Attack yourself or your friend. Not me, though. Oh, that's sad. I didn't see the Godbreak until I was already mid-swing. Hey. There we go. Alright, that Godbreak is pretty fun. It's like a nice pile of ooze that really messes up your enemies. I'm always a big fan of that. So this biome's a little weird because if you go off the sand, you have a bad day. That used to just do like light damage to you, but I guess now it just murders you. Right, it just makes you reset, black out. I don't know what they're trying to use as the justification of what just happened to me, but either way, it ain't good. Okay. That, I call bull on that one. I was through him. Don't get me wrong, the subsequent 2 attacks I just didn't dodge. I will be accepting of that. That first one I dodged. Alright, so this decode thing I believe is not in the demo. Because it basically always tells me nah.
Not insignificant at all. Their home, not a speck of dust in the vastness of space. You humans were the religion of the gods. But if the
Sorry, humans were the religion of the gods? That sounds like a terrible religion. Sounds awful. I mean, actually, I guess that sounds no different than the Greek pantheon, right? Believing in highly flawed beings and acting like that's supposed to save you. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Yeah. Not only are the weapons unique, the combat's smooth. I think the visuals are very well done. You know, I'm not always like, that's a sick monster design, but I think that's actually kind of a good thing that sometimes I'm like, that's a heinous monster design, right? It's that level of, oh, they must have done a good job because otherwise I wouldn't have an emotional reaction of hatred towards it. All right, this boss is probably going to take me down, I'm not going to lie to you. Please don't. Still, please don't. Alright, you got friends. That's fine. I don't have my friends with me, but I'll call them and get them over here, and then when I come back, you're so done, dude. Okay. Ow. Got him. Got him again. Ooh, I wasn't sure I was gonna make it through that fight, but I did. We take those. We take those all the way to the bank. What do we got? Performing a backstab has a 20% chance to give a random buff. That sounds pretty good. Hitting an enemy with a combo attack finisher will consume a random dot and deal 100% extra damage. Interesting. Activate to aim and then throw an orb that releases poison on impact. Go with this. No, I'm gonna go with this. Consuming a dot and doing double damage for that hit. We take those. Because I imagine my dots aren't that strong. I have a low chance to apply them. I don't know if they work based on stacks, but... I haven't fought this dude before. What is this werewolf-looking motherfucker? Kinda. Like, he don't actually look like a werewolf. He looks like a space... were alien dealy. I don't know. I don't know how to describe him. The Burning Wrecker. That's apparently how I describe him. Alright, I probably should have Godbroken him, but it's okay. It's okay. I do really like the idea of stealing your abilities from enemies. I find that to be a really fun mechanic. And really interesting. And like, obviously, you know, once I get more into the flow of the game, it's going to turn into a, oh, not that enemy, this enemy. But I still think it's a cool idea. And I kind of can't wait to see where they take it. Oh, please don't. Please don't. Thank you. Please don't. Why are you double exploding? Please die. You've made my life annoying. And I imagine that this 174 health is not going to be enough to carry me to the end. So that's okay, though. I'm sure after this releases, I'll work on getting good. Okay, I don't like how that felt like my animation just went not into its hitbox. There it goes. Right, cycle ends, but your fight is not over. Alright, that was Godbreakers. Honestly, I think this game is really sick. I'm really looking forward to it coming out. It is a great time to play with friends. I already have it wishlisted. I highly recommend y'all do if you like hack and slash roguelites, or if you're looking for something co-op to play with your buddies. Anyways, if you guys made it this far in the video, a like and a sub would be very much so appreciated. I'm trying to grow the channel right now, and every little bit helps. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Peace out.